is gone. My baby's gone away. Chill is on, thrill is gone. My baby's gone away. Don't know what she got in mind. Hope she don't leave today. Well, I've been your dog ever since I've been your man. I have been your dog ever since I've been your man. Now you say you want to quit me, something I'll never understand. Well, hello, music fans. Coming to you from Hermann's Jazz Club in Victoria, British Columbia. Streaming live coast to coast and around the world on Facebook, YouTube, Vimeo, and whatever else you got. Of course, you know Hermann's is a legendary venue for music out here on the West Coast. Going toward 40 years now. But there's so many great venues that we can't get to on tour right now. For example, at this very hour, I'm supposed to be playing at the Cove Inn in Westport, Ontario for the Blues on the Rito series. So we thought we would put this on tonight at the time that you would have been seeing this show if you had a ticket to that. Now, if you want to get up and dance in your living room, ain't nothing stopping you. I won't even know you're doing it. Chill is on, the thrill is gone. My baby's gone away. Chill is on, thrill is gone. My baby's gone away. Don't know what you got in mind. Hope she don't leave today. Play you something now by the great Earl Father Hines. written by Earl Father Hines, and that's called Blues in Thirds, although sometimes he called it Caution Blues, mainly because you got to be kind of cautious on where some of the changes are going to come in there. Something I should have probably done. We're going to have an announcement or two as the show goes on, because there's some people that come to the whole series at Blues on the Rideau in Westport, Ontario. They come there for the dinner and the dancing and the music, and maybe stay the night at the Cove Country Inn. And they fill in some comment cards. You know, did you like the show? Should we have this guy back? How did you like the dinner? And that kind of thing. And they pick some of these comment cards and give away some prizes. So I'm going to get to announce prizes. Unfortunately, I didn't fill out a comment card, so I can't say that I won them. But I can tell you who did win them, and if you stay tuned, you'll learn about that. Okay, here's a little song that I wrote some years back. It's called "What's That About?" You went to the party disguised as yourself. Everybody there thought you was somebody else. What's that about? What's that about? The dollar make you holler, but the truth is just bound to come out. I sat down with you, I tried to state my case. Everything I told you come right back in my face. What's that about? Well, what's that about? Well, you know, little girl, that it don't have to be that way. You said you loved me when the bullet missed. You wanted me to see a specialist. What's that about? What's that about? Lord have mercy, the truth is just bound to come out. That's called a boogie woogie. Gave yourself some money, said go buy yourself some clothes. Every dime I gave you disappeared right up your nose. What's that about? Somebody tell me what's that about? Lord have mercy, think the truth is just bound to come out. Open up a newspaper, look what they wrote. They said some guy was president, they didn't even count a vote. What's that about? What's that about? Look out, darling, the truth is just bound to come out. Turn on my TV, heard some politicians say, tobacco won't addict you, you can trust the CIA. What's that about? What's that about? Lord have mercy, the truth is just bound to come out. What's that about? What's that about? What's that about? Well, what's that about? You know the dollar make 'em holler, but the truth is just bound to come out. Somebody look at me and say, Dave, where'd your country went? I said, don't look at me. Mavis Staples is my president. What's that about? Oh, what's that about? The dollar make 'em holler, but the truth is just bound to come out. What's that about? What's that about? Now, sometime, you know, you write a song about a current event before the current event even happens. I don't know if that's happened to you other songwriters out there. I know we got some songwriters watching. But it's kind of weird because I wrote this song. I'm going to sing it right now. And I wound up singing it to a bunch of people that had just been driven from their homes by a natural disaster. And they'd come to a blues festival, which had let them in free and given them, you know, a place to take a shower and some hot soup and a cup of coffee. And, you know, you're going to get up there and sing the blues to people that just lost everything they had. You better have something real to say. And this is the song that I had written that I did that day, and I'm going to do it this day. Because, you know, we're all going through a time of losses right now, and this is for everybody that's struggling a little bit. And I hope the music brings you some healing. You know, the great John Lee Hooker said, blues is the healer all over the world, and may it be so. So many people ain't got no home. I hope they know that they're not alone. That happened to me. Oh, well, that happened to me. I've been down on the bottom, and I know how it feels, you see. Rich man walk by, drop a nickel in your cup. Might be the first one to knock you back down when you're trying to get up, and that happened to me. Lord have mercy, that happened to me. I've been down on the bottom, and I know how it feels, you see. So when them old hard times come, just try to hold on. One of these days you're gonna come back strong. That happened to me. Yes, it did. That happened to me. Coming back up from the bottom, and I know how it feels, you see. Happened to me. And you know, the very thing that had happened to those people that were sitting in front of the stage, the thing that had caused them to lose their homes, they'd been driven out by fires, massive fires in central Washington state that year. And that very thing had happened to my family when I was a child. So whatever somebody's going through, it might be something you've been through, or that you're headed for. I think right now I'm going to take it way back down to Houston, Texas, and do a song written by an old friend of mine. He's passed on now. He was more like a second father than a friend to me. His name was Jimmy T99 Nelson, and he wrote a lot of great songs, and this is one of them. Cry hard luck, baby, but you never seen a hungry day. You cry hard luck, baby, you ain't never seen a hungry day. All my hard work been keeping your hungry pain away. Well, you cried when I hand you $100 bill. Yes, you cried when I hand you $100 bill. What kind of woman is that? She said, if you don't, Daddy, oh, I know who will. Cry hard luck, baby, I know you got to play. Cry hard luck, baby, don't I know you gotta play. You can't help it, darling, you were born that way. You drove right by me in my own new Oldsmobile. I'm walking. Yeah, you passed me flying in my own new Oldsmobile. You had your hair all messed up and some playboy behind the wheel. Cry hard luck, baby, I know you got to play. Baby, I know you got to play. I know you can't help it, darling, you were born that way. But let me tell you something. The dreamboat's sinking, the scuffle's on, your time run out, all my money getting gone. Pack your bag, little girl, move in with your playboy friend. I'm gonna tell you right now, darling, here's where your hard luck begins. Here's where your hard luck begins. The great Jimmy T99 Nelson. He's the only blues man that I ever met who actually was a hobo. He was born in Pennsylvania, but he hoboed as a young man, a teenager, out to the West Coast. He hoboed from somewhere around Pittsburgh out to Seattle. And he got to Seattle, and he didn't see any other folks that looked like him around there, around the railroad station, so he went on down the coast to San Francisco, and he got in with Big Joe Turner, and You know, he got to meet Louis Armstrong. He got to kiss Billie Holiday on the lips. Now, if I had done that, I'd have already told you about it. I'd be bragging about that every time you see me, if I ever got to kiss Billie Holiday on the lips. Lord have mercy. But, you know, about 1949, 1950, he had a big hit record called T-99 Blues. And then he had another called Meet Me With Your Black Dress On. And I might do some of those at some point. But I think it's about time to give away something. I'm going to, you folks out here in the Victoria area and in British Columbia, or if you live anywhere you can't get to Blues on the Radio at the Cove in Westport, Ontario, you know, you out of the hearing range of Dog FM, where my good buddy James Doran, you know, can be heard, and you just bear with me and be happy for somebody else. I'm going to give the second prize first. 2 tickets to one of next season's Blues on the Rideau shows at the Cove Inn. It'd be good anytime over the next year. They haven't announced the series dates and the artists yet. If everything goes according to plan, the series will start in September and once a month through to June. And you'll still need to make a reservation, but you'll be notified pretty soon by email, and it'll give you all the details. But I'm going to notify you right now. The winner of the second prize, 2 tickets to any show at Blues on the Rideau, and they're going to have some great ones, is somebody that attended the show there on September the 13th. You attended Harrison Kennedy's show, the great singer Harrison Kennedy. And your name is Della Dupuis from Oliver. Yay, Della. You won. I know you'd be hooting and hollering if you were in here right now standing in front of the piano. I'd tell you to shake that thing. We'll play another song, and then we're going to give the first prize away. I might have to give some prizes away here to Victoria fans, too. Let me see if I can come up with something in my mind. What can I do? What can I say? What can I remember when the blues gets in the way? Sometime it seems we're living in a crazy dream. Don't you worry about the plan. We're all doing what we can. I let the music move me. I let the melody groove me. I let the beat come through me from way down in my soul. Sometime it seems we're living in a crazy dream. Nobody ever seen the plan. You know, we're all doing what we can. I let the music move me. I let the melody groove me. I let the beat come to me. I'm alive in the rock and roll. Beat come through me way down in my soul. Why don't you let the music move me? Yeah, let a melody groove you out. Let the the beat come through you from way down in your soul. Let the music move you. Let the melody groove you on. Let that beat come through you way down in your soul. Way down in your soul. Let the music move you. You know, the thing that unites us as human beings is that we can all feel that beat somewhere. Some of us feel it more extremely than others. You know, and some of us, we have a lot of fun, but we clap on the wrong beat. That's all right. You clapping, you enjoying the music. Don't let nobody put you down. There ain't no wrong way to do it. There's no wrong way to have fun with music. Now we're going to give, man, you talk about some fun. Here's the first prize from all those who signed the comment cards at the Blues on the Rito. And this prize is a 2-night getaway for two at the Cove Country Inn. It includes the accommodations, the breakfast is good anytime over the next year, including at a time when they're doing one of the shows or not. Of course, it's subject to space available. You need to make your reservation in advance. And the winner will get notified by email as well as here, but I'm going to notify right now that this is somebody that attended the show on January the 17th. And if you were there, I'm sure you know that you saw the great Jack DeKaiser on January 17th. And your name, in case nobody has told you lately, is Paul Williams, and you're from Ottawa. Paul Williams, the winner. Yeah, that's a good time roll. And so I want to give a special thanks to the folks at the Cove Country Inn. Seamus Cowan, the manager there. You know, he's a musician too, so he understands what musicians are going through. And James Dorn from Choose the Blues Productions puts on these shows at Blues on the Rito. And, you know, if you're not on his mailing list, you want to get on it because you want the first chance to see some of the great shows he's going to bring in there when he's able to do it again. And you can go to bluesontherito.ca or coveinn.com and get this information. If you can't remember any of this, just shoot me an email, streetcar@davidvest.ca, and I'll send it to you. I'll send it to James, and he can send it to you. Well, I'm having a big old time up here playing the piano for you today, and I'm going to do a song now about something that I'm not doing. This is a song about touring, about the hard life out on the road. You know, we musicians, we complain all the time about how hard it is to pile in that van and travel all these ways and get to the, you know, sometime the motel isn't up to first class standards, I have to admit, you know. I'm just lucky, you know, if I lie down on the bed, it doesn't collapse and be sleeping sideways all night, trying not to roll off. But and then you might have to play until midnight or even later, and then wait around to get paid. And finally, you get to bed, and then you got to get up at the crack of daylight to paddle back in the van and get to the next town. So we wrote a lot of songs complaining about that, and now we'd give anything to be doing it. So this is a song called "Down That Highway." I recorded this with the members of the Paul DeLay Band. Everybody except Paul was. That would be Peter Damon on the guitar and Dave Call on the bass and Jeff Minnick on the drums. And we put it out on a CD some years back, and it goes like this. rolling down that highway. I'm trying to make the gig on time. Yes, I'm rolling down the highway, just trying to make the gig on time. I love to play the music for the people, but I sure do miss that gal of mine. Rolling down that highway, all my time is getting gone. Rolling down that highway, I've been rolling so long, my time is getting gone. Sometime it make me wonder, well, just what trip I'm even on. Rolling down that highway, lonesome sun is going down. Rolling down that highway, oh, lonesome sun is going down. I just keep on rolling, people, on down to one more lonesome town. wade in the water with the in crowd. You know, that's the people that already got in the water, I reckon. And, you know, I'm looking around this Herman's Jazz Club here, down here at a very unusual time. I don't know if I've ever, you know, this is about the time we roll in for a sound check. We wanted to do it at this time this evening so that the people who would have bought their tickets and subscribed to the whole season to come to Blues on the Radio could see this show at the time that they would have seen it, you know, if they'd been able to go. And I just want to tell you, we would have loved being able to be there to play for you. We're looking forward to coming back maybe next year when it all gets sorted out. This is the time to remember that this too shall pass, but that, you know, we can't really set the schedule on it. So there's an old saying that Gil Scott-Heron used to say, and the great First Nations poet John Trudell used to say, "It is what it is." You and I need to make a new start. The door's still open. What about your heart? We don't have to drift apart. Darling, if you'll only come clean with me. Come clean with me. I've been straight with you. You know I never tried to tell you who to love or what to do. To thine own self be true. Just come clean with me. It don't really matter what you have done. Did you hurt somebody? Did you have a little fun? Oh, baby, did you love someone? Just come clean with me. That's a song from one of our old CDs that I wrote back there in the day, and then get a lot of requests for that. And is there an announcement to make here? Oh yes, we have a birthday. Yeah, thank you. We have a birthday to announce. A dear friend of Herman's is having is this his 16th birthday? Oh, his 76th birthday. He's a friend of Herman's for many years, great supporter of this club, somebody we want to send a sincere happy birthday to. Graham Darby, 76 years old. Now you're gaining on me. You might be 76, but I got there first. Anyway, we're gonna do a happy birthday for you, kind of in a New Orleans style. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Graham Darby. Happy birthday to you. Will you have yourself a happy birthday? Have yourself a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Graham. Speaking of New Orleans, think nobody sees what you do. You're loving on that woman, she don't belong to you. God was watching you the whole time, watching you the whole time. Gotta hold on, baby, cause you can't seem to watch yourself. The preacher walk by, you stand up tall, but you level with the devil when the dope man called. God watching you the whole time, watching you the whole time. Gotta watch you, baby, if you can't seem to watch yourself. Brother walk by, but you won't let him in. Say you don't like the color of his skin. God watching you the whole time, watching you the whole time. Gotta watch you, brother, if you don't know how to watch yourself. See if I'm wearing my wedding band. What part of Judge Not can't you understand? God watching me the whole time, watching me the whole time. Gotta watch me, darling, 'cause I ain't gonna watch myself. I took my family down to New Orleans, but my wife caught me flirting with a voodoo queen. She was watching me the whole time, watching me the whole time. Gotta watch me, darling, 'cause I can't seem to watch myself. She was watching me the whole time. Took my family down to New Orleans. I should have left them voodoo queens alone. What does that say? Oh, well, still in New Orleans now. We're going to do a song that was originally recorded down there with Fats Domino playing the piano on it. And it goes something like this. Well, Lord, Lord, Lordy, Miss Claudie, you sure look good to me. Well, please don't excite me, darling. I know it can't be me. I done give you all my money, and you just won't treat me right. You like to ball till the morning and to stay gone late at night. Tell my mama, Lord, what you been doing to me. I'm gonna tell everybody I'm bound in misery. Well, bye, 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 baby. Down the road I'll go. Goodbye, little darling. Ain't coming back no more. She said, that's what you said last week. Now you know I've been up and you seen me go down. I've been illegal in more than one town, and I might have no money, and I might do all right, and I might wake up shaking in the dead of the night. So bring down the light that you have so much of. Save me from living in a world without love. Love can lead you to heaven, but it's put me through hell. And there's more to the story, but I ain't gonna tell. So bring down the light, let the cold shadows fall. Show me the night where the memories call. Bring down the light that you have so much of. Save me from living in a world with no love. Love takes so long, and you've got to be so strong. Time after time, I'm wondering what went wrong. Love seems to be an endless mystery. I don't know why I can't seem to find the key. As long as I still have a song in me, then I know love will always be my destiny. For love put the song in me. As long as I have a song in me, then I know love will always be my destiny. For love put the song in me. That's a song I wrote about 40 some odd years ago. I think it's the first time I played it in about that long. It's about time to get on out of here. We're going to play just a little boogie woogie as we shut the door on you folks. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for tuning in. Be kind to one another and be well. I was born in Alabama near the Tennessee line. Done a lot of rocking in my lifetime. I rocked in the east, I rocked in the west. Come on, baby, that's what I do best. Hey, now, won't you rock a little while with me? Looking good, I'm feeling great. I'm gonna keep on rocking that 88. I'm just doing what I came here for. When I'm gone, there won't be no more. I'm the last of my kind, better rock a little while with me. I said, bye, baby, bye. Bye, baby, bye. Bye-bye, baby, bye-bye, baby, bye-bye.